think in many ways we got lucky that we were born in the digital era. So now more than ever, it's, I don't want to say easy, but I want to say that because everything is connected with mobile device, the whole world is connected on social media and digital media, that if you put out great content, it goes viral around the world, you effectively create a brand, a global brand. And we've been very fortunate in that our content resonates with millennials and Gen Z all over the world. And another funny thing when I say we're lucky, if you map the rise of the social media platforms the last 7-8 years, our rise mirrors that all over the world. But at the same time, for sports, you can't actually see on your mobile device, you can't see the golf ball, the tennis ball, the soccer ball, the football, the basketball very easily. But you can see martial arts, a beautiful flying kick, or whatever it is. And so I think that's, again, part of being lucky. Of course, we work hard. And, when I started One, I truly believed that Asia needed its first global sports property. So you go, every region of the world has several multi-billion-dollar sports properties. You go to North America, it's NBA, Major League Baseball, NFL, and the likes. You go to Europe, it's Champions League, it's EPL, Bundesliga, and these are all worth $50 to $100 billion. You come to Asia at the time, when I started this a little over 10 years ago, there's nothing. And I thought it must be easy to unify the entire continent, 4.2 billion people, around martial arts. I didn't realize how difficult it would be. Actually, it was super difficult. It has not been an easy road at all. We've encountered many failures, many rejections, many obstacles, and somehow we got lucky to be here. So first of all, I feel, my team and I feel blessed that the Qatar government sees potential in us, and eternally grateful, super grateful for the investment. I think that One fits very well with the long-term vision of His Highness Amir, in terms of, if you think about the future of the Qatar economy, being an island, a small nation just like Singapore is, I think the opportunity as energy, natural gas and oil declines over the next 20, 30 years, what is Qatar's future looking like? Finance, tech, media, sports. And I think that's something that is very strategic for the country of Qatar. And I think we're blessed in that Qatar sees us as a major global sports property. Obviously with World Cup and potentially bidding for the Olympics, it's very clear that sports is going to be a very big part of Qatar's long-term vision. And I truly believe that Qatar has all the elements to become one of the major epicenters of sports in the future. And so for One, we're very grateful to be part of the Qatar story, and we hope to elevate and ignite and inspire not just Qataris, but people in the Middle East, but all over the world, to help bring tourism and business investment and all eyeballs to Qatar as One eventually hosts events here. So I foresee in the future huge opportunity, again, to play a pivotal role, a fundamental role in the sports ecosystem of Qatar. We've done it for Singapore, starting from scratch, but also for the media industry. When you look like an entity like Media City, I met with Sheikh Abdullah and as well as Sheikh Ali, the chairman and the CEO of Media City, and they've been tasked with creating a media industry from scratch, a world-class media industry from nothing. And we went through that whole process in Singapore and in Asia, having created not only one martial arts property, but also an esports property. And of course, we have general entertainment content stack, which is The Apprentice. And so we've created an ecosystem from scratch, a media industry, a world-class media industry in Singapore. And we look to replicate the same thing here and helping in every way we can with our 3 content stacks: martial arts, esports, and general entertainment. And so it's really exciting times that we get to play a small role here, and hopefully a bigger role in the future. Today we're Southeast Asia's largest esports players and one of the largest in all of Asia for esports. And we see the huge future. I mean, just in Asia alone, there's 1.7 billion gamers. It's part of the fabric of every child, on the planet as mobile gaming, and so we really pride ourselves in playing a important part in sports for millennials and Gen Z and the younger generation. And so having martial arts and esports content, i.e. gaming, these are the two content stacks that resonate most on the mobile device all over the world. So it's just not just in the region. And you're seeing more and more that esports is becoming a true sport. And it's not just some child's dream, but it's actually a professional sport all over the world now. So yes, The Apprentice is co-owned, this version of The Apprentice is co-owned by MGM and One. And the original idea was to create a general entertainment content stack. So as I said, we have martial arts property, we have esports property, and then general entertainment. Yeah, it was broadcast, or it's still on Netflix in 154 countries. We'll be launching The Apprentice in the US with Amazon Prime, our US broadcaster in the US. But it's been a very exciting journey because it introduces new fans and families to our brand. And that was kind of the idea, was introducing our brand in a different format. And so you get the world champions, playing cameo roles in the series itself, but at the same time you have the candidates who are vying for a job at One. They're having to go through not only business challenges, but also physical challenges like jumping off a 110-foot bridge in Singapore. They had to do a lot of crazy things with the spirit of, overcoming your fear, living your greatest version of yourself.